All right, y'all, here's part two of awful things I saw while in church leadership. So I get a call from the county jail a couple weeks later, about 3 in the morning, that this woman has been arrested for running her husband over with the car. I call up the lead pastor, say, hey, just so you know, this happened, and I'm on my way to the county jail. He said, yep, totally know. With the husband right now, he's not really hurt. So I meet with this woman at the county jail, and she tells me that basically they got into an argument. She got scared. She tried to leave. He stepped in front of her car, and she ran over his foot with her car. She asked if I would show up later that day because she was going to see the judge for a bail hearing, and I told her absolutely. So during this time, I'm in communication with my lead pastor. I tell him I'm going to go to the bail hearing. He said, yep, I am too. The husband wants me there for support. I said, great, I'll just meet you there. So later on that afternoon, I show up to the bail hearing, see the husband, see the pastor, and the husband is completely hamming up his injuries. He's on crutches, his ankle is wrapped up. And I asked the lead pastor, said, hey, I thought it was minor injuries. And he said, oh yeah, it's just a minor sprain. During the bail hearing, the judge asked to speak to the husband and kind of what he wants to do with his wife. And he just chums it up. He says, oh, the best place for my wife is to be at home. And, she shouldn't be in prison. And this was just a big argument. I just don't understand how this happened. We're going to go to counseling, just yada, 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 right to the judge. And the judge asks him for one person that can speak to the character of him and his wife that has known him for a long time. And this guy decides to call up the lead pastor. And the judge asks my supervisor if he has heard of any allegations of abuse between either of them. And this guy looks at the judge with a straight face and says no. Even though less than a month beforehand, this woman had come into our office and had said, hey, I'm being abused. I need to get help. And after this testimony from the lead pastor, the judge decided that the wife could go home with her husband, and if anything happened, if they got into any more fights, that she would be arrested and would be held without bail. So yeah, I guess the lead pastor did take sides in the end.